Hello, good afternoon, all of you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, let me see few more to join. Okay, okay. So today we will continue with our trigo. On the very first day, I said that we can measure distance, time, uh, uh, those with the help of mathematics, that is trigo, right? So today we are going to do trigo now, where we will find out the distances and the heights of the tallest things or the things which are very far away from us. So here today we will learn two new topics, that is angle of elevation and angle of depression. Okay. uh, as I am explaining you, in case if you have any problem, please do ask me. Okay. Regarding Trigo in this part, if you have any doubt, anything, any query, you can, of course, you can ask me. Okay, so let us talk about angle of elevation. Like in angle of elevation, what happens is, suppose I'm standing on the floor, right, and somebody is standing on the roof of any building, and I'm just watching that person. So how I will watch? I will, my line of sight, or you can say my viewpoint, will be from the ground to the top of the floor. So here in this case, uh, this that will be known to be as our line of sight, right? So suppose I am here, and a person is standing on the roof of the building. Here the person is standing. So now in this case, my line of sight will be here, like this. So this is my line. Okay, this is my line of sight. Now say suppose this is a building, and I am standing over here, and something is kept on the ground. So suppose this is anything which is kept it on the ground. So as I am standing over here, so I will see whatever is there on the ground, right? So my line of sight will always be parallel to the ground. Now this is my line of sight. So here I will make an angle. In this case, I will make an angle. Okay, so as this is parallel to the ground, so here this line and this line, this both will be my uh, equal, because both of the lines are parallel to each other, so therefore both of the angles are alternate interior angles. But this doesn't happen with angle of elevation, because we are measuring the angle like this. Okay, so right now uh, this is all about your angle of elevation and angle of depression. So I'm going to show you few questions based on this. Today we will do the questions based on angle of elevation, angle of depression, and also we'll do it as your also we'll do it as your you can say quite application based questions on that. Okay, so what we are going to do, okay, so here in this case, say suppose the question is a tower today. I think there is some connection issues. I'm facing some connection issues, so it is creating a problem little bit. Okay, a tower is 100 just a minute. Okay, let us start again. Suppose a tower is 100 root 3 meters high. Okay, find the angle of elevation if its top from a point 100 meters away from its foot. Okay, so suppose this is our question for today. This is the first question. Now here in this case we have to find out angle of elevation. This time angle of elevation is not given. So when I am talking about angle of elevation, naturally that will be as the person is watching something to the top, right? So this is our tower and this is the point from the foot of the tower, right? So this is equals to 100 root 3 meters and this is a point as 100 meters, right? Now we have to find out the angle of elevation. That means this is our angle of sight, or you can say this is the line of sight. Okay, so let our angle of elevation, we marked it as theta. Okay, so here the solution will be, let angle of elevation be theta, right? If our angle of elevation is theta, so in that case, so suppose this is O, this is A, this is B, You can mention any of the alphabets. Just I have mentioned these alphabets. I have given the name to my triangle. This is 90 degree. So here in this case, AB upon OA. And what is AB here? AB is perpendicular. What is OA here? OA is the base. So perpendicular upon base will be equal to tan of theta. So theta can be any angle that we need to find out. Now this is equals to, it implies AB is 100 root 3, OA is 100 is equals to tan of theta. Now root 3, 100 and 100 both gets cancelled out. It implies tan theta is equals to root of 3. So where we can get root 3 at which angle? Say tan 30 gives us 1 by root 3. Tan 60 gives us root 3. So tan theta will be equal to tan of 60 degree. So as we will compare, theta is equals to 60 degree. So therefore our angle of elevation in this case is 60 degree. Okay, so this is just to make you understand. This is a very basic question which I have taken to show you. This is just to make you understand what is angle of elevation and how it works, right? If from this foot of the from this point to this top, this is our line of sight, and hence if the line of sight is from the ground to the top, it is called angle of elevation. Okay, so right now we'll do few more questions based on angle of elevation. So few more questions we are going to do based on this. So suppose we'll do it as next question. Suppose your next question is, from a point on the ground (40 meters) away from the foot of a tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. Okay, the angle of elevation of the top of a water tank of the top of a water tank is 45 degree. we have to find number 1, height of the tower. Number 2, the depth of the tank. Okay, so as per the question, from a point on the ground 40 meter away from the foot of a tower. Suppose this is our tower. Okay, and this is the point on the ground from the foot of the tower is 40 meter away. So let this distance is 40 meter away. Okay, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. So suppose, okay, on the top of the tower there is a water tank. So here you suppose that there is a water tank. This is our water tank. Okay, now from this point on the ground, the angle of elevation, you can see the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. So here in this case, by this is our 30 degree. Okay, and they said angle of elevation of the top of a water tank is 45. So from here the top of the tank is 45. So suppose this is our 45 degree. This is also angle of elevation. Okay, now this is our O, this is A, this is B, this is C. Now they said we have to find out the height of the tower. Height of the tower means AB. So let this height is H, small h. Okay, the depth of the tank. Depth of the tank means also the height of the tank. Say suppose this is our capital H, right? We have denoted, you can denote it by any ways. So I have denoted in this way. Okay, so from triangle, here I will consider that from triangle, okay, let me write the formatting firstly. So here I mention angle BOA is equals to our 30 degree, angle COA is equals to our 45 degree. Okay, and OA right now is 40 meters. We have to find the height. So height of tower is, or we can say B, let me write BH meters, and height, or you can say depth of tank BH meters. Okay, now we'll take from triangle OAB, from triangle OAB, AB upon OA is equals to, again perpendicular by base, that is our tan. So this is tan of 30 degree. Okay, so AB in this case is small h, OA is 40 is equals to 1 by root of 3. Okay, so now here it becomes, let's say suppose I am writing over here, it implies h is equals to 40 root 3 by 3 meters, and this is my first equation. How I have written 40 root 3 by 3? See, if I cross multiply it, it will become 40 by root 3, right? So if I rationalize it, it will automatically becomes 40 root 3 by 3. This is my first part. Now my second part is, I will take this bigger triangle OCA. So let I am writing over here, from triangle OAC, okay, AC by OA is equals to tan of 45, which implies capital H plus H by OA is 40 is equals to 1, which further implies H plus small of h equals to 40 meters, right? Second equation. So here I can eliminate small h, right? So my capital H plus h equals to 40 meters from the previous one, and small h equals to 40 root 3 by 3 meters from equation number 1. From equation 1, and this is from equation 2, okay, which implies h plus 40 root 3 by 3 is equals to 40, which further implies h is equals to 40 minus 40 root 3 by 3, right? This will become equal to 120 minus 40 root 3 by 3. You can keep your answer here also. You can take 40 common also. If you take 40 common, you will be left with 3 minus root 3 by 3, right? So this is how you can keep your answer, or else if you substitute the value of root 3 as 1.732, so accordingly you will get some other answers. So suppose if I write 40 into 3 minus 1.73, right? So here automatically my answer will become equal to 40 into, this will become equal 3 minus 1.73 will be 1.27, which will be dividing by 3 will be equal to 0.423 approx, okay, into 40 will be equal to 16.93 meters approx. So answer is height of tower is 40 root 3 by 3, or else you can say 40 into 1.73 dividing by 3 is equals to 23.1 meters, okay, and depth of tank is equals to 16.93 meters. Answer. Right? So here I have shown you first question that is uh, just where how you can find out angle of elevation, and second one as if angle of elevation is given and if you have to find out some height from any point given on the ground, how you can find out the height. Okay. So here I have shown. Now let us do few more questions based on let us see okay, let us do one question based on angle of depression. Okay, I believe angle of elevation is clear to all of you. If any one of you want to say something, you please write in the comment box so that it will be cleared. Okay. If you have any queries regarding these two questions, if you didn't understand, or angle of elevation, if you didn't understand, please do write over here so that it will become clear, or else I will proceed further for angle of depression. Okay. Now I am going to start with the questions based on angle of depression. Okay, now I will show you question based on angle of depression. Okay. Question number 3. See, from the top of a hill, from the top of a hill, the angles of depression of two consecutive kilometers stones due east are found to be 32 and 45 degree. Find the height of the hill. Okay, find the height of the hill. Now from the top of a hill, the angle of depression, that means from now right now the person or the question is like that from the top you have to find out the distances. Okay, the distance is given, you have to find out the height of the hill. Now the angle of sight is, in this particular case of angle of depression, is parallel to the ground. Okay, so that is your line of sight. So this is your hill. Suppose this is your hill, this is your point, this is the first stone, kilometer stone, this is the second kilometer stone, suppose. So here the angle of depression for the first stone and for the second stone, that is two consecutive kilometer stones are there, so it is found to be 45 and 30. Let this is one of the stone, let this is your other stone, suppose the stone is over here. this is 90 degree. So suppose this is your A, B, C, D. This is your line of sight. So this is angle 30 degree. So if, let's say, suppose this is your X, if I'm marking it as X, okay, so XAD will be equal to ADB, because the line of sight, that is AX, is parallel to the ground. So therefore these two angles are alternate interior angles. So this is 30 degree, this is also your 30 degree, and this angle of depression is 45 degree as they have given you in the question here. So this angle is also 45 degree. Okay, and the stones, two consecutive kilometer stones due east are found to be this one, and these are two consecutive kilometer stones. So therefore the distance between the two stones is 1 kilometer, but this distance is not given to you. Okay, so we are supposing that the height of the hill is h, and from the second kilometer stone, the distance from the foot of the hill is x kilometers. Okay, now we are going to mention everything. So angle XAD will be equal to angle ADC is equals to 30 degree. Angle XAC is equals to angle ACB equals to 45 degree, because the reason is alternate interior angles. Okay, so always keep it in mind that the angle of depression, in case of angle of depression, the line of sight will always be parallel to the ground. Now height, let height of the hill be h kilometer, and BC is equals to x kilometers. Okay, so now from triangle ACB, that is this triangle, the first this triangle we are taking. So ACB, your AB upon AC is equals to tan of 45. Okay, so this is equals to H by AC by AC. No, it should be, sorry, it should be BC. It should be BC. Okay, so BC is your X, which is equals to 1, which further implies H is equals to X. First equation. Then come for the next part. From triangle ADB, okay, AB upon BD will be equal to tan 30 degree. AB is our H, BD will be 1 plus x is equals to 1 by root of 3, which implies H is equals to 1 plus x by root of 3. Now observe the two equations properly. If you observe the two equations properly, you will find that H in both the cases are the same. Okay, and when h in both the cases are same, we can equate. So here comes our third part. So from equation 1 and 2, okay, x will be equal to 1 plus x by root of 3, which implies root 3x minus x is equals to 1. So x will be equal to 1 by root 3 minus 1. Okay, so x is your root 3 minus 1. So if you solve this part, okay, here if you solve this part, that is rationalize if I am doing, so it will become root 3 plus 1 by root 3 plus 1. So this is equals to root 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1, that is root 3 plus 1 by 2, right? Now root 3 value if I substitute, 1.732 plus 1, so that will become 2.732 by 2, which is ultimately equals to 1.365 kilometers. Okay, and our x is equals to our h as according to equation number 1. So therefore the height of the hill is equals to 1.365 kilometers. Okay, so your answer will be height of the hill is equals to 1.365 kilometers, right? So first part is clear. In first part I have taken ACB, right, where I have taken this part angle 45 and I have shown that h is equals to x. Okay, similarly ADB, while I am taking this part ADB, I am taking an angle 30 degree because 30 degree is included in this triangle. So after writing, when I am doing cross multiplication, I am getting h is equals to 1 plus x by root 3. This becomes our equation number 2. Now from equation number 1 and from 2, it is very clear that both LHS we have h. So when LHS are equal, our RHS is also equal. RHS means right hand side is also equal. So x is equals to 1 plus x by root 3. Now this root 3 is cross multiplied, so that I get root 3x minus x equals to 1, right? From here what I have done, I have taken x common. If I am taking x common, I will be left with root 3 minus 1. This root 3 minus 1, when I am writing x is equals to 1 by root 3 minus 1, I have written. Now as I have this under root term, but I need a proper value of my height of my hill, so what I have done, I have just rationalized it. When I am rationalizing it, it is equals to root 3 plus 1 and rationalizing the numerator and denominator by the same number, by the same term. So it will be multiplied, so root 3 plus 1, this will become a minus b. If I consider root 3 as a, 1 as b, it is a minus b, a plus b. So a square minus b square formula I will apply. A square minus b square formula as I will apply, I will left with 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So root 3 plus 1 by 2. Substituting the value of root 3 as 1.73 plus 1, that is 2.73 divided by 2 will give me 1.365. So this is my height of the hill. Okay. Yes. If anyone having any problem, please do ask. Hello, hi Ola, how are you? Hello Iola, how are you? Okay, so I believe this angle of depression is clear to all of you, that how this angle of depression works, right? Now I will be showing you um, few questions where we are using angle of elevation also, angle of depression also. Okay, both we are applying. So such type of question I will show you. Okay. Question number 4. From a window, (15 meters) high above the ground, in a street the angle of elevation and depression of the top and the foot of another house on the opposite side of the street are 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. Okay, we have to find the height of the opposite house. We have to find height of the opposite side. So now in this case, from a window 15-meter high above the ground. Okay, so suppose in this case this is a window 15-meter high above the ground. From here, this is 15-meter high from above the ground. There is a window. This is a window. Okay, this is a window. Suppose. Now they said the angle of elevation and depression of the top and foot of another house. Now suppose there is one more house on the opposite side of the street. Let's say suppose this is the other house. We will take the height of the two houses differently, right? Now from the window above the ground, the angle of elevation to the top of the house is 30 degree. So from this top is 30 degree, and angle of depression to the foot of the another house is 45 degree. So when I am talking about angle of depression, this is the line of sight. So it becomes 45 degree. Now as I told you that line of sight in case of depression is always parallel to the ground. So therefore these two angles will be equal as they are alternate interior angles. So this will become 45 degree. Okay. Now say suppose this is A, this is B, this is P, this is Q, this is R. This is also 90 degree. Here I will just draw the dotted lines, separate it with dotted lines. Okay. Now if this is your 15, this RQ is also 15. Here they said find the height of the opposite house. Means this height we need to find out. Suppose this height is H. If this height is H, this is 15, right? Because this is 15, so this side is also 15. So what about this one? What about this one? This will become H minus 15 meters. Okay, this is all in meters. Okay, so now we'll quickly write down the format of the question. That is angle PAR will be equal to 30 degree. Angle RAQ is equals to angle AQB is equals to 45 degree, because alternate interior angles. Okay, and AB is equals to RQ equals to 15 meters, and PR equals to H minus 15 meters, where H is the height of house on opposite side. Okay, now we'll take now from triangle ABQ. Okay, see this BQ is also unknown to us. Okay, so let us mark it as X. Let us take it as X. So here I am going to write one more point, BQ equals to X meters. Okay, so ABQ, AB by BQ is equals to tan of 45, which implies AB is 15, BQ is X, tan 45 is 1, which implies after cross multiplying X will be equal to 15 meters. Okay, this is your equation number 1. Now let us come for the second part. The second part I will be taking from triangle AER. Okay, so here in this case PR plus AR will be equal to tan of 30 degree. So PR is H minus 15, AR will be 15. Why AR will be 15? Because AR and BQ both are parallel and equal to each other, as ARQB is forming a rectangle, right? So that is why these two sides will be equal. So now our X value here we got it as 15 meter. So here I have written 15 meter. So that is equals to 1 by root of 3. Okay, which further implies H minus 15 is equals to 15 by root 3. See, I am writing directly as root 3 by 3. Okay, because as it will cross multiply, it will become 15 by root 3, right? So 15 by root 3, if I rationalize, I will get 15 root 3 by 3. Now which further implies H is equals to 15 root 3 by 3 plus 15, right? 15 we can take common, or else we can solve also. So here okay, why I will write so many things. This 3 and this will be cancelled out. I will left with 5. Okay, so next line, let me write in this way. Let me write it like this: 5 root 3, this 15 will come to this side, it will become plus 15. Okay, so H implies 15 is 15 plus 5 into 1.732. Let I am taking root 3 as 732. So this is equals to, after solving, I will get 23.66 meters. Okay, so my answer in this case will be height of the house on opposite sides is 23.66 meters. Okay, so this is how we can apply both our you can say both angle of elevation and angle of depression, right? And hence we can find out we can use both the applications on a single question. Okay, so I believe this part is clear to all of you about angle of elevation, angle of depression, what we call as angle of elevation, what we call as angle of depression, how we are doing this, and how we can use to find out the distances, the far away distances, to find out the distance of any hill or distance of any you can say lighthouse at very far. How we can find out? It is very easy by using this application of Trigo. Okay, so right now I am going to show you few questions which are absolutely based on its application. Okay, application based questions will do. I believe this part is clear to all of you. If you have any doubt regarding anything, if you have any problem anywhere, please do write in the comment box. Okay, so that it will be cleared. And unless you write anything in the comment box, it is very difficult for me also to understand that how much portion is clear to you. Please do write in the comment box. Okay, so now let us move further to uh, different varieties of questions based on application of trigo. Okay, say suppose a question is a vertical tower stands on a horizontal plane and is surmounted by a vertical flagstaff of height h. At a point on the plane the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of the flagstaff are alpha and beta respectively. Prove that the height of the tower is h tan alpha upon tan beta minus tan of alpha. Okay, this we need to prove. Now, as per the question, see, a vertical tower stands on a horizontal plane and is surmounted by a vertical flagstaff. It means this is our tower, right? Over here we are having a, this is our flagstaff, right? Now this is a point on the ground, now they said at a point on the plane the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of the flagstaff are alpha and beta respectively. So to the bottom angle of elevation is this, to the top angle of elevation is this. Okay, so angle of elevation in this case is alpha and in this case is beta, and height, and also they said that vertical flagstaff of height h. So it is given that this height is h. We need to prove the height of the tower. See, we need to prove the height of the tower. Let the height of the tower in this case is x. Okay, this distance is, suppose this is y, this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C, right? So this is what we have taken. Now I have shown this type of question to you. Only this is, as this is an application based question, so here we need to prove. Okay, so here I am going to write it as the solution as AB equals to h, and that is height of Flagstaff. Okay, BC is x, that is your height of the tower. Okay, OC is y, and all in meters. Okay, meters or not meters, they have not given, so some unit is there, it's y, let it be remaining as it is. Angle AOC is equals to beta, angle BOC is equals to alpha, right? Now from triangle, again we'll consider from triangle BOC, BC by OC is equals to tan alpha, which implies BC is your x, OC is your y, equals to tan of alpha. Okay, so x is equals to, from here, y tan alpha, or in other words your y is equals to x cot of alpha, right? Suppose this is your equation number, suppose this is your equation number 1. Okay, now we will take this whole triangle. Okay, so from triangle ACO, so from triangle ACO. Okay, now say suppose when I am talking about ACO, I will be taking AC upon OC. Okay, AC upon OC is equals to tan of beta, which implies our AC will be H plus X. Okay, H plus X by OC is our Y, is equals to tan of beta. Now here in this case, if you observe properly, at the end I have written Y is equals to X cot alpha. Okay, so we can write it as H plus X equals to Y tan beta or else y is equals to h plus x cot of beta. Okay, this is my equation number 2. So from equation number 1, from equation number 2, what I can write? I can write it as, see, equation number 1 is my x cot alpha. So I will be writing from equation 1 and 2, x cot alpha is equals to h plus x cot of beta, right, which further implies my x cot alpha minus x cot of beta, which is equals to h cot of beta, which further implies h cot of beta is equals to x. I can take common, so that I will left with cot of alpha minus cot of beta. Okay, and this part will be x is equals to h cot of beta by cot of alpha minus cot of beta, right, which if I change in form of tan, suppose if I change it in form of tan alpha and tan beta, this is equals to h by tan of beta upon 1 by tan of alpha minus 1 by tan of beta, which is further equals to h of tan alpha by tan beta minus tan of alpha. This is my x, and what was my x? My x was, you can see, my x is the height of the tower, right? So this is x is my height of the tower, so hence it is root. Okay, and this part you can see, if we solve this one we'll get this one, so hence root. Okay students, so I think today I'm going to end my class over here. I think all these portions will be clear to you. In case if you have any problem anywhere, please do ask. If you have any problem regarding some other topics, that also you may please write down in the comment box. Okay, goodbye to all of you. Have a nice day. Have a good day to all of you. Goodbye.